Let me show you something that was really incredibly powerful. We got that video of the world leaders of Merkel and Hollande and Abbas and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu walking arm in arm. Take a look at that. Who's missing? Where are we? Eric Holder was there. How come John Kerry wasn't there? Oh, you don't have the President of the United States, and maybe you don't have Vice President Joe Biden. But Putin sent Lavrov, the Foreign Minister of Russia. You know who we had? Ambassador Jane Hartley. You couldn't pick her out in the lineup. What does it mean when someone who 99.9% of Americans don't even know, have never seen or never even heard of until right this very second? What does it mean if she is the highest-ranking American official at this incredible demonstration against radical terrorism?
It's deafening. The absence of American leaders today in Paris is absolutely deafening. We have leaders from around the world who are really making a statement as to where they stand. And unfortunately, right here, D.C., our administration, they're just not ready.
What could they possibly say tomorrow? What is Josh Earnest going to possibly say tomorrow at the... Josh, what are you going to say tomorrow at the White House press briefing? Say, well, the security reason. Okay. What possible excuse could they have for not having a high-ranking official? Let's say, well, the U.S. ambassador was biased,
Eric,
and that's it.
Over the last week, every interview that I've done, the question has been raised, what can be done? Here is the moment where something can be done, where optics matter, where our president has never understood that what he says at the podium matters, his position,
well, I mean, okay, you can understand maybe he's not there. I mean, Netanyahu certainly has been a target. You can understand why the president may not be there, but why not Kerry? I mean, they couldn't get him on an airplane.
Why not Kerry? Kerry, this is his job. Is this not his job? Was this not part of the job description? Why isn't he there? And you know what? What message is this sending to the rest of the Arab world when you have representatives from all these different countries, when you have representatives traveling there, and you know what?
What message does that send?
We're just not ready. We have to fight ideology with ideology. Let's talk about something else, where you have the president of Egypt, Sisi, coming out and condemning radical Islam and calling for the rest of the Muslim world to make a reform to change Islam. And let's juxtapose something where our president in 2000, I think it was 8 or 9, traveled to Egypt at a university, and you want to put these two scenes next to each other, and he apologized for American exceptionalism. And here you have the president of Egypt standing at a podium in what would be the equivalent of the Vatican, as we've said, and calling out Islamic extremism. And you know, if you put the two together, it's like, look at where the Arab world is headed. And unfortunately, the U.S. has not caught up to that yet.
Well, we'll have to see what the White House says tomorrow. I mean, they'll obviously will have their reasoning, and they will publicly say that, whether it was just logistics, inability to do that, security issues, or something that critics will say is much deeper. Lisa Daftari, thank you for your insight.